You probably guessed by now, I'm his old man. And very proud to be so. This is going to be hard, mate. You're probably wondering why I'm dressed like this, but you young people wouldn't realise that in the 70s, when we went to parties, we'd go formal. Balls, Trocadero on Saturday nights, all that sort of thing. So I left my black coat home tonight and I thought I'd go a little bit more trendy. It's a light. Right. No, we're right. Clint Michael Bowen. Born on a Wednesday in December 1st, 1971. His birthday was last Wednesday. And he's lived a full and productive life for, would you believe it, 18,246 days.
Feels like it.
So his middle name, Michael, was chosen by his mother, Sue. It was one of the most popular boys' names in the 70s, 71, along with David, Jason, who's here tonight, John and James, and I'm sure there's a few of those. Clint was my pick, influenced by Clint Eastwood. Who was born 41 years before, and who in 1971 starred in 4 movies. You'll probably see a few similarities between the two Clints in the following. Dirty Harry, a cop that got the job done and no matter what. Play Misty for Me, played a DJ, and actually directed the movie. Beguiled, starred as a wounded Union soldier and was described as a bona fide sex symbol.
Finally, you got it right.
The kind of star who might plausibly drive an entire all-female seminary into a tizzy. Clint Eastwood went on to star in 60 movies and directed over 30. One of his famous quotes, which also fits Clint, was, "I'll never be Laurence Olivier." He shared his birth year with Elton Musk, Mark Wahlberg, Ewan McGregor, Sacha Baron Cohen, and of course, Snoop Dogg. Some of the songs which were released during the 71s could be a cue for the band later on. She's a lady, Tom Jones. Take Me Home, Country Road, John Denver. Wild Horses and Can't You Hear Me Knocking, the Rolling Stones. My Sweet Lord, who's that? George Harrison. And John Lennon. Imagine. In which he sang, "Imagine no need for greed and hunger, living in peace, and the world would still be as one. After 50 years, we can still only imagine." Let's talk about Clint. As a kid, always on the go. As soon as he could walk, which was probably about 1, he would join me in the kayak and fishing off the old barge down in front of our house at McMahon's Point.
Let's get there. Grab a drink.
As many of you would know, he has already had his share of hospital visits, and that was mentioned earlier. The first being when he could crawl, he followed me out onto a narrow ledge when I was cleaning windows. He fell 3 metres onto a hard surface. I broke the world speed record, went through every red light on my way to the North Shore Hospital. Some say that's when he got his good brain, as he certainly didn't inherit it. Education seemed to breeze through without too much effort. Enjoyed challenging others in his Scots debating team. Has certainly continued that skill. When he left school, he didn't have a clue as to a vocation, but knew he would need lots of money. So quickly got a job as a bellhop in a couple of hotels, learned his way around all the dens of iniquity in Sydney so he could advise wealthy, big-tipping Americans. Took no time to purchase his first Suzuki. Then he went into building, studying part-time building degree whilst running a metal roofing business with Pat. Pat's here somewhere. His personal qualities, as I see them, as a brother, Steve and Mark have always been his best mates and very close throughout their lives. As a friend, Clint has always surrounded himself with good, long-term, loyal mates, friends and colleagues.
Good looking, yeah, hot.
And colleagues. Many are here tonight, especially Berkey and Ant, who have been with him on his journey. As a businessman, over 20 years, he has built from scratch Fluid Building Services into a highly respected company, always focusing on quality and the best outcomes for his clients and loyalty and support for his staff and contractors.
Maddie just called bullshit.
You can have a right or reply. As a husband, best decision he ever made was to marry Nanette. What a team in business and giving back to the community in so many ways. As a father, proud dad and inspiration to my grandchildren, Stella, Darcy and Tessa.
Yeah, boys.
As a sportsman, always there for the challenge and competition. To mention a few, sailing, started Sea Scouts in the days when you had to make good an old donated boat before you sailed. Moved on to sail 16-foot skiffs with Steve and Dave Berkey. Picked up a few club, state and national awards on the way. Not with me. We've heard that one. Golf. Tries hard to keep his handicap to single figures. Pushed hard by brother Mark. For the golfers, Clint shares his birth year with Robert Allenby, a real gentleman. Did you know that in 1971, astronaut Alan Shepard was the first person to hit 2 golf balls on the moon?
Did you know that?
No. You're learning a lot tonight. Skiing. Loves his annual ski holidays with his family and friends. Cycling. Perhaps initially inspired by Lance Armstrong. who was also born, also born in 1971.
Really?
Unfortunately, Clint didn't follow him downhill.
Or uphill.
Clint used to ride with me and my mates. Sadly, those days are gone. And Clint surrounded himself with a new bunch of close friends, all dedicated to having lots of fun, companionship, and helping fight that dreaded cancer through TDC by raising millions, sharing leadership and a healthy lifestyle with school children and others. To me, as a son, he is a legend. I'm a proud dad. I love you, son.